Hello, everyone, and welcome back to S-Rank, the only home of video games. My name is Ethan, and this stream should have happened last year. It is March 15th, halfway through the month of March, more or less. And this stream, I think I had this scheduled in November. That's like several months ago. Yeah, there's a lot of series on this channel that I kind of started up and had them at irregular paces. Never promised a set pace in which they would be done. But then some things get pushed aside and other things kind of get picked up again. And this series, the RPG series Exploration here on S-Rank, fell by the wayside because of it. So this series, along with my Dead or Alive or whatever series, along with what was the other one again? Oh yeah, I should probably also unpause this. There we go. Let me check the volume. It's quiet on your guys' end. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit. So yes, RPG series Exploration, Dead or Alive or whatever, and Gone Video Game Fishing are now each once a month. These series are once a month, and this is RPG series Exploration's day to stream. I'm also changing up because of that how this is also going to work. You know, I want to go through an entire series of an RPG, right? Play them all. And due to this once a month format, realistically, we ain't ever gonna finish one series, let alone, I mean, probably not even half of this series at this pace. So I'm changing it up a bit. I'm not going to be finishing these games. I'm going to be playing up until I feel like I've seen enough to kind of get a good enough grasp on what the game is. I feel like I've already gotten that for this game here, but because I had technically scheduled a stream many months ago and still had it kind of floating around on the channel, whether it be public-facing or in the back end, I wanted to do this one final stream for the Final Fantasy Legend, aka the first game in the SaGa franchise. And next month, we will hop in with Final Fantasy Legend 2, aka SaGa 2. Will we only do one stream of that game? Maybe. Maybe we'll do more than one. Probably more than one, but I'm not going to commit to 5 like this game has. At least not for the simple Game Boy games. As we get into some of the other later SaGa entries, perhaps they do reach this number again, but I digress. I'm also stalling because I don't remember what we were doing. I did boot this up to, again, make sure this works, and we're in jail. I think. I think we're in a cloud kingdom and some guy took us. I don't remember, though. I don't remember. Even with my strength, I can't bend these bars. If I could just make it to the glider on the first floor. Miha, no way you can bend those bars. Oh, we did. But we're not going to free anyone else. There's a sword there. Take me. And says, the store speaks. You're overloaded. Drop an item. Guess the musket. Oh, man. What was this like? Right, we have our 2 humans, Chuck and Claire, our mutant, Fran, and our monster, Larry. That's right, I'm remembering now. Wow, it's been a long time. It has been a while. Okay. Also, the color palette is not what we had last time. I forget. What, That's right, we're playing this in Game Boy Color mode. Huh. Interesting. This is an 1989 Game Boy game, so I'm actually kind of surprised that there would be somewhat of a built-in color palette for it. I don't know. Right, we have our guns, swords, grenade, he's got a gold shield, and he has punch. which we are saving because it gets stronger over time, I believe. Man, it has been a while. Oral sword, was that stronger than silver? Poison knife. He also has a skill judo. We were gonna save onto. Sure, silver sword. Bran has spells, right? And Larry has whatever he ate last. Has stuff to do. I think we also might be overpowered because I grinded for money, and just spent it on essentially level ups. All right, Larry is now a beetle. He's got attacks. I don't know. It's locked. Dungeons in this game, if I remember correctly, very, very simple. Okay. It's locked. Grenade. Ice. Right, magic will attack a stack, and so will the grenade. There were other things that could attack a stack. I'm not completely remembering. You're overloaded. Oh. Oh, so this must be the sword, huh? Ugh. Huh. Yeah, I don't remember what stealth or foreseen does. Also, her mana is maxed out. It's very funny. Yeah, that's right. I maxed out our human strength and agility. Because that's just stuff you buy for humans. But mutants actually level up. That's right. Oh, I still need to actually get rid of something. How do I... There was a drop. I know there was. How are we doing on health? How do I drop this? There was a way. Oh, right. Yoki. Alright, now let's go back to that other room. Dragon 1, or is this Dragon 11? What does Revenge do? Oral sword. Yourself. Wait. Huh. I don't know if I would say chuck one. I mean, he did nothing. So revenge is a counterattack thing, it seems like. Let's see if this key works on this door. If not, it's probably for the other door in the room. Yep, okay. One at a time. L saber. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm sure that is very powerful. Giant glove. Okay, so he's got a silver glove on right now. Defense is 31. If I... Hey, it went up by 2. Okay. Death. Okay, I think we give that to Fran. Yeah, I mean, just swap out the cure book. Yeah, if the sequel has more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inventory spots, an instant, like, letter grade improvement. This is such a pain in the ass. X potion. I'll just get rid of that. Elixir. Get rid of that X potion. 5. Yeah, okay. Do I need the white key anymore? I don't remember. Drat, the engine won't start. Hurry, Gene is in danger. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I used the revenge thing even though I wasn't hit before. Okay, that's good to know. Use the lightsaber once. I really want to see it. Or death. That's a lot. Meat of mosquito. Oral sword also did the same basic damage as the lightsaber. But it also could just be the fact that we're, like, super juiced. Okay. You can take this one. I don't remember where we're going. A sky cybercat. Sabercat. Sure. That makes sense. Larry turns into a shark. Looks so stupid. Give tusk or give head? What Larry does now. I don't know how you get off. P-worm. Don't I just want to run? Here there's a town hidden in the clouds. I probably don't need to be here. Bayak Ko rules the sky from the gigantic flying castle. Right, that's to bring people back to life. Let's just leave. I think, where was... Oh, did I just need to go here? I remember this weird library-shaped place. Not going to talk to anyone because I'm sure it just does a battle. Which was a weird thing that this game does, where like, there'll be enemy units on screen, like that guy there, and you'll walk into them and it will start a battle. And then you win, okay, right? And then after the battle, it's like, they're still there, and you could just bump into them again for another battle. Also, I'm going to move this camera. That's better. That's better. I want to get a different webcam. Or rather, I want to get a second webcam. They have ones that will like literally turn and track your position. Orb bot or something, OBS bot. Makes one that I was looking at. Yeah, see, I turned left there, and you're just fighting. Oh, I really thought the grenade would do more than that. There is a snake. See, yeah, see that guy is still there. Stupid. Like, I can't walk through this guy. I have to wait for him to leave, because even if I bump into him to fight him, he'll still be standing there. It's insane. But 1989 on the Game Boy. You gotta remember, the Game Boy was not meant for really anything other than a simple game of tennis. You know? Right, the rod can only be used to heal... to heal mutants. That's right. God, I was just so dumbfounded by that. I mean, because you could delete the key. They gotta give you an ability to get it back. Yeah, this game coming out in 1989, being an RPG. In 89 on the Game Boy. Again, that's the year the system launched with. And, this hardware was not meant for anything big like this. So, of course, our first real attempt at something like this is going to be very simple. It's going to have a lot of things that are just, like, unfortunate oversights, you know? Also, I really thought we were coming here. You tell me I gotta walk all the way fucking back down? Was supposed to go somewhere else? Should have kept notes. I knew I wasn't gonna be playing this game for months. I like the music here, though. All that walking. For nothing. Actually lost something. Because I had to get rid of the ice spell book to pick up the thing I didn't need. I like how as our character walks side to side, the hand is stationary. It's not moving. Alright. We gotta figure out where we're supposed to go. There was that ring of trees in the cloud. That might be a town. Maybe we'll go there. Hello in chat. Welcome, welcome. Was somewhere. I don't remember where. Hey, Siren, we just reviewed that movie. Today. That episode goes up on next week on Sunday. Oh, what's the power spell do? We're about to find out. Okay, so it just increases your strength. Makes sense. Meat of Siren. Sure, Larry, eat this. Nothing happened. Hey, is this the same place? I don't think it is. Am I going crazy? Oh, okay, we made it. Sure. Bayako says, ha ha ha, this is it. I've got the white sphere. Miel, you did well, but now I have no use for you. Jean says, Meliel. Miel says, sister. Jean says, Miel. Chuck says, you fiend. Bayako says, you are nothing. Just in time to see the power of sphere. Alright, here we go. Boss fight. Let's try revenge. Use the lightsaber. Yeah, let's use armor, and then see if we can poison him. Chuck awaits attack. Bayako attacks Chuck by sphere. Nothing happened. Fran uses armor. Her defense goes up by 99. Claire attacks Bayako with a lightsaber. Does 377 damage. That's a lot. Larry attacks Bayako by poison. Nothing happened. Okay. Well, let's start throwing grenades. Lightsaber again. try death. I don't know. What can Larry do? Try to constrict him. Flare attacks with lightsaber does 358 damage. Chuck attacks by a grenade. 85. Fran attacks by Echo with death. Echo has resistance to death. Fair enough. Nothing happened. Echo attacks Chuck by sword. 111. Larry attacks Echo by strict. Nothing happened. Man, I wish I didn't get rid of his sword. Screw it. Punch. And lightsaber. Here, Chuck, please. Yeah, here. Yeah, Claire has a little bit of damage, but Chuck needs it. Go ahead, go and give Echo a bite. Chuck attacks by Echo by punch. Does 131 damage. So, like, the martial arts skills get stronger the more you use them. But since they are limited use items, it's only those last few uses that are really useful. Echo attacks Chuck by spear, nothing happened. Fran used cure. Chuck got all of his health back. Claire attacks by Echo with a lightsaber. She's doing the most damage here. And Echo dies. Forgot about that wipe that they do on the bosses. It's pretty neat. Chuck won. No one else. You got a lot of money. Echo says, I won't have it. Echo and Sphere are gone. What? Claire says, hey, the sphere is gone. Chuck says, shush. Miel says, I'm sorry. I've been so foolish. Dean says, it's not your fault. It was bound to happen. Miel cries, and a teardrop falls and turns into the sphere. Miel says, what happened? Dean says, this is our secret. Chuck, take this sphere. Miel says, sister, don't leave me. Chuck got sphere, and I got an achievement. You know, if it hasn't been months since I played this game, I would have remembered Jean and Miel. Run, quickly. I like how I'm kind of standing on test print paper. You know what I mean? You pressed the test print button on your printer, and this is the pattern that it prints out. Well, hey, I got a sphere, right? We got the white sphere now. I assume this is the white one. Could be either of these two. Now where do I go? Does that mean I can just leave? Go back to the tower? Ah, the fun music again. It's an interesting concept for a fantasy world where there's, like, the entire world is on different layers of this tower. And then leaving the tower on a floor is what you would use to enter these different worlds. That's interesting. Door is locked by magic of white. The whites are locking the door. The seal is broken. Okay. Now we're going up a floor. So does Echo still a going concern? Alright, like I said, I feel like I have certainly seen enough of this game. That was death on the dinosaur. Shot the eyeball. Triggers death. Triceratops is dead. Anaconda attacks Larry. Cool. Come on, Harry Potter. Stop fighting me. Or Harpy. That's what I meant. Grenade. Ice. A shop would be fun. Find another shop. A wrestler? Wrestler gives player head. Like, what? I mean, we have a lot of money. It'd be nice to find one more shop for this game. Okay, next floor. So every now and then, this little side area next to the stairs here has treasure chests. Oh, that's horrifying. Meat of antlion. Give that to Larry. Larry changed into an anaconda. Science. Right, Claire has the judo skill still. Okay, that's the exit. Remember that. Jelly. You can run away from the freaking jelly. God damn, you can run away from the jelly. That to Larry. Larry changed into a gunfish. How are we doing on health? Use the rod on Fran. This music here reminds me a little bit of the SSN music from Pokemon Red and Blue, which would come out 9 years after this game on the same hardware. Wild. Fight and squirt. Jelly's doing a lot of damage. I've yet to have a single character die in this game. Huh. So we keep going up, which means that that other floor exit or whatever must be like a bonus floor and not the actual one. This loops, right? Okay. Let's leave through that floor and see what's here. Okay, treasure chest. Elixir, okay. Whoa. I just got, like, pulled down. Wild. Oh, come on. Now I'm being pulled up. Okay, we gotta fight. Oh. Fucking kidding me? Ugh. Great, two of our homies are confused. And Chuck is dead. Well, our first death. And our last. This has been the Final Fantasy Legend. I think that's a fine way to end this. Yeah, I never had a single character die in the 4 streams we've done prior. 4 streams feels like too little. It feels like I've played this game for dozens of hours already. Alright. That is that game. I think we're going to be done with the stream now. Like I said, next month, we'll begin with the Final Fantasy Legend 2. I think it's just called Final Fantasy Legend 2 in America, otherwise known as SaGa 2 in Japan. I'm excited for that one. I'm excited to see what the improvements are in that title versus this original release. Later today, though, I have another stream. We're playing Final Fantasy V for trophy hunting. That'll be in a couple hours. We're going to play a lot longer of that game than we did today. This has been a very short stream, but one that I felt obligated to bring into the fold finally. I'm excited to take this series of streams further and kind of delve through the SaGa franchise and then move on to some of the other ones out there that I haven't really played much of. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye. Poor Chuck.